Hi, I'm Zach Carrasco.
And I'm Chris Carrasco.
And we're both on the visual staff at the Blue Devils.
And today we're going to be working on backwards marching to help you be band ready. Rather than just jumping straight into backwards marching, we're going to start with a series of simple athletic exercises that are going to help you build some strength and mobility to get a smoother backwards march.
So the first exercise that you'll see me demonstrate here is a backwards jog. So as you kind of see me here, this video is going to be repeating over and over again for a bunch of times. You see me pushing off of my platform, kind of keeping my feet a little bit light. And then as we slow down here, right, you can kind of see more of the technique that I'm doing in my legs.
Yeah, notice that the arms are really natural, just kind of moving along with the body. Don't worry about defining any shapes. This is mostly about getting comfortable moving backwards and getting used to kind of pushing with a nice posture in your upper body.
Yeah, it should be a nice, smooth, fluid, natural movement to, again, start working on that push and control.
So all of these exercises are intended to be done anywhere that you have space. It could be a bedroom, garage, backyard, classroom. If you have a football field, great. A lot of us don't, so we can do these anywhere.
So in this next exercise, we'll be focusing just on isolating our body to be able to push ourselves backwards, still keeping it somewhat athletic, but again, trying to focus on just the isolated push. So again, as you can see here, my arms are staying kind of light. I'm pushing just from my front foot here, and yeah, the motion is somewhat smooth, but again, I'm still trying to isolate the explosion of the push out of the front part of the foot.
Yeah, so really check out, now that it's slow, look at that front foot, look at the direction of the toe point and the flexion of the ankle as we're pushing off the ground. So this is intended to be just kind of building off of our last exercise. Now that you're comfortable jogging backwards, we're just defining a layer of technique on top of that.
Yeah, so as we go through these exercises, it's important to try to layer on the technique as we get closer and closer into the backwards march.
So now that we've gotten comfortable moving backwards, let's take a minute and zoom in on the actual foot shape we're going to use. The next exercise is going to focus on finding your platform that we're going to use for our backwards marching.
So what we're doing here is we're finding our athletic platform. So I'm going to keep my toes on the floor. I'm going to bounce up on my heels until I'm at a nice, comfortable level. Then I'm going to cut the distance in half between my heels and the floor until my heels are nice and low. Okay, I'm going to repeat this process again, so please go ahead and follow along with me.
So let's take a look at it from the front. This is what you're going to see as you're doing this. Okay, you might be thinking that platform is pretty low, and you're right. We want that platform to be nice and low to the ground.
Right, and that's supposed to help with our balance, right? Because too high of heels can create a little bit more uneasiness and balance as we start moving backwards.
Let's take a look at the close-up image here. We want to be nice and low. Image on the right. We do not want to be up high on our stilettos like the image on the left.
Now we're going to be working into a normal backwards marching technique. So you'll see me doing an exercise here in which I will move backwards for 8, hold for 8, and you can turn around if you need to, then march back again for 8, and then hold 16. Okay, I will show this video one time so you can kind of see with the details that I'm working with, and then you can do it all together with me.
So starting at our attention position, we're going to go ahead and push off into our backwards march for 8. Applying the same platform we were just discussing and the push off with that front foot. The 8 count hold turns you around if you have space for that. And then 8 counts back to a halt.
I'll go ahead and repeat this one more time now. So what we want to try to do is emphasize that isolated push, but now we're thinking more long-term, more legato push than what we did earlier so that we can connect our weight and energy as we travel backwards.
So to quickly review, 4 steps we took to work towards our backwards march. We want to start by getting comfortable moving backwards with a simple backwards jog. Then we're applying some technique on the lower body by establishing a push with that front foot. We found our platforms using a simple bounce exercise, and then wrapped all of those things together into your move 8, move 8, hold 16 backwards marching exercise.
So please, thank you guys for watching. Try to apply this knowledge as you move forward into your next fall season, and good luck.